Hi there. Hi there. So, my name is Jonathan Cates. I left a message for Raymond Barrett. Officer Barrett.
Officer Barrett?
Raymond Barrett. To call me back on Friday. Do you know if he's here?
I can see if he's on duty, but here at the station, they're out on the street.
This is Sergeant Muncie here.
He most likely will be on the street. Are you trying to file a complaint?
No, I'm trying to get information about this police report that I'm going to give you a copy of that I've been...
Oh, if I could take a look.
So, yeah, this is a copy of a police report in which I was named as the suspect. It was filed July 27th by a man named Mark Niemczyk, who's a notorious convicted felon and a lifelong con artist from New Jersey who I've been investigating and who has essentially been, who police have been cooperating with since 2016. Is what the evidence show. And
You can speak just a little bit. You can take a seat, no problem.
and
So he filed this report. So someone filed a report against you, and they put you as the suspect here.
that's right.
Okay.
The important thing about that report is that it contains all of my personal information from my Nevada ID, which is illegal to give out. I believe Officer Barrett gave him my information on purpose.
Okay.
So, first under the table, and then in that report, in order to, because he wanted him to have my home address, because I was the victim of assaults, batteries on 3 separate occasions by Niemczyk and his thugs. And police dropped the investigations, citing lack of evidence, despite the fact that there was ample evidence from both witnesses and security cameras. And that's one example of how police, and in this case Officer Barrett, appear to be protecting Mark Niemczyk and furthering his scam and helping to retaliate against me for exposing him over the last 8 months in a kind of citizen journalism project called Exposing Mark Niemczyk that's on social media. That document is on social media, and I'm here to, because I left a message for Barrett and Muncie exactly 1 week ago, and 2 times this week, and have not received any response, either by email, which they have, or phone. I'm coming in here today to give you a paper copy of that, and to demand answers as to how Mark Niemczyk, a notorious, violent criminal and a con artist, lifelong con artist who made national news in New Jersey before getting convicted of the 9/11 truck fraud, at which time he came to Vegas and started up a new version of it, which I uncovered in April of last year. So, and off the top of your head, would police give out that information in a report? And by the way, that stalking charge is completely bogus, and he is well known to make up false charges against those who are exposing him and his scams. And of course, that was never followed up on because I'd never been charged with anything.
Okay. So, typically, when information like this is released, sometimes the person who filed the report against you is the one who provided that information to us.
And that's a...
If I were to,
But if you want to say that, you have... it says in the narrative that there's an interview. So we can determine whether that's true, can't we?
Well, I don't know what happened in the interview, but you said like...
Neither do I. That's why I want to talk to Barrett.
Yeah.
But he won't call me back.
I think what's going to happen is you need to file a report with Internal Affairs.
But Internal Affairs has told me after those assaults that basically I'm a second-class citizen, and they will not take any reports from me, even if he tries to kill me. Their words, yes.
Okay.
Got that on tape, by the way.
Okay, so if Internal Affairs has said they won't take any reports from you, then the next.
related to this.
Mhm.
But this is new information,
Yeah.
and I have no doubt that they'll stonewall on that too.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm here to talk directly to Barrett or Muncie, his sergeant.
So they say this gentleman is wanting to ask why it is that his personal information was released by Officer Barrett.
And by the way,
Listed as a suspect.
9 days before that was filed, and they gave my personal home address to this notorious violent con artist, I tried to file another assault charge here, and I have that on video too, and they refused. So 9 days after a violent assault, you're giving out my home address to this monster, and I want answers as to why. You got all the information there, and that's public, by the way. That's on my Exposing Berrett Niemczyk social media. So I want answers pretty darn quick.
Okay, so
And I've been waiting for a week.
supervisor, okay, we're gonna look into it. Do you have an ID?
Barrett has some explaining to do. Well, my name's on the report. My name's Jonathan Cates.
Oh, yeah, but you don't have an ID on
I
you?
do, but I'm not going to give it because I would just want answers from Barrett. I'd like to talk to him
Do you want
first.
to cooperate? Do you want to cooperate today, Mr. Cates?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to give her ID.
I'm really just here to talk to Barrett, not to,
Barrett's not here.
well, like I said, if that's the case, may I leave another message for him?
No.
I've left several, as you know, and or as I said, and surprise, surprise, it's dead silence. It's almost as if they're got something to hide. And your theory that he could have come in with it, there is evidence that suggests that is plausible.
Okay, then if that's plausible.
But the source that it comes from is not reliable.
What is he looking to get out of this today?
I want to know why my Nevada ID DMV information was released to a notorious con artist who 9 days before was involved in a violent assault on me. And I want to know if Barrett gave it to him, or if an officer gave it to him, or not. That's a simple question.
What is it that you're complaining that was released? He redacted what needed to be released.
There's nothing redacted.
The information that's on there.
My home address is there. My height is there. My weight is there.
Doesn't matter. That
My
does not matter.
eye color, my hair color,
That's not part of
my
NRS.
date of birth.
NRS says that.
How did he get that, and why was this was the copy that was in Mark Niemczyk's possession? Okay.
You're right. You're
So,
absolutely right.
so how did he get my home address and my DMV information?
It probably autofills in our system.
And you gave him a copy of it so he could have my home address?
Okay, you know his, right?
No.
Okay, you two go back and forth a lot. We're not taking.
Oh,
any
so you
more
know who I
complaints.
am.
We're not taking any more
Would you like-
complaints, Mr. Bates.
I would like to speak to Barrett, and I would like to have an
Barrett
answer.
is not here.
Well, could you leave a message for him?
Yes, but
You're not going to take a complaint, even though everything I've said is fairly alarming.
what you're saying is not true.
I'm sorry.
What you're saying is not true.
What is not
He
true?
did not, what he released can be released.
What is not true?
Okay?
You really? So when I filed a battery charge against Mark Niemczyk, and his thugs, why did I only get these that have no address on them?
Because
What?
that's information guy.
There's no address for any of those people on here, and these aren't even the same type of forms. No, I did not. Did he give you mine? I don't think so. As I said, it's plausible. It's possible that he came in with it, but that would also be a criminal offense. And if that's the case, that somebody released that to him, I would like to file a police report about that. So first, I need to establish the fact whether or not Barrett gave him that information, printed it on that form, and handed it to him. That's why I want to talk to him. That's all I want.
It's not here.
But I've been leaving messages since Friday, so I thought I would come in and try again and give you a copy of that paper report, which is already posted publicly online.
And what do you think Officer Barrett's gonna do?
I think he's going to deny it,
Okay?
and
Where does that leave you at? Where does this leave us at?
keep pressing for the truth and for answers. That's where it leads me.
The truth and answers of what?
How that information, which is illegal to
Just
release, my information, that is DMV information. He could not have known my height and weight and hair color and eye color. And by the way, none of that information is publicly available online. Okay, But especially the height, weight, eye color, hair color, that tells you that it came directly from my
Take a
ID.
complaint from you?
No, they have told me they refuse to do their jobs, and they refuse to take any complaints related to Merck and Niemczyk and myself. That's why I want to talk to Barrett. It says,
You're not gonna be able to talk to Barrett.
ever or just today? Right, because I'm a second-class citizen, all right? And really, all I'm looking for from Barrett is a confirm or a deny or a no comment. But I can't get him on the phone and I can't meet him in person so far.
Confirm or deny or no?
Whether he put that information on that form when he made the report and he handed it to Niemczyk. Well, if that's the case, then that's illegal because that information is not supposed to be given out, especially to a notorious con artist who was involved in a violent assault on me 9 days before.
Like an instant copy. Like the person taking the file. It wasn't like a later dissemination.
I can tell you that copy was in Niemczyk's possession, 100%.
And then that, yeah. Typically, we get these guidelines also give you copies later.
Okay.
Right?
So when this copy, when this was made, when this report was made that day,
Yes.
on 7/27, that information was not redacted in any way.
Right.
And the reason why it was not redacted that way is because the initial report came in from him, you, and this auto-filled in probably from our system.
He was here in person. And this copy was handed to him in person on that day. So you give up my personal information. Okay, so that's it.
Okay, well,
Are you confirming that?
how can I deny it? Are you serious, right?
Okay, well, I want to file a police report against, well, I guess, where? You can confirm that it's illegal to give out my Nevada ID information.
There's no Nevada ID information on here.
Height, weight, eye color,
Doesn't
hair
matter.
color,
That doesn't matter. That
home
can be
address,
public information.
date of birth. Yes, it is.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Okay, it doesn't, in my redaction documents, it does not say that that's a violation.
Well, every law and statute I've read says it is.
Well, then you can sue the department.
And I've had a week while I've been waiting for Barrett to get back to me. I've had quite a,
He's not gonna call you.
I've had
Tell him
time
right now
to,
he's not gonna call you.
but why not? What's he hiding?
talk to you.
What's he hiding?
He doesn't have to talk.
I've never talked to him before.
He doesn't have to talk.
How do you know? Have
How do I know?
Have you discussed this with him? Have you got
I
your,
don't need to discuss it with him. I was his supervisor,
okay.
okay?
Well,
So he's not going to call you.
may I
can tell
talk
you
to
that right
Sergeant
now.
Muncie, his sergeant?
Pardon me?
May I talk to Sergeant Muncie, his sergeant? Can I leave a message for
You
him?
cannot talk to anybody right now. No.
Why, let's clear the air here.
Clear the area what?
Why do
come in
you-
here and
Why are you so,
You are always causing a problem. You come in.
I have
You
not
are
been here in
always
many
argumentative.
months, actually.
You are always argumentative. You don't listen. You only hear what you want to hear.
I'm just trying to get a confirmation or a denial or a no comment from Barrett. I don't know what the problem
Come
is.
in for 2 days.
Oh,
Now you're here.
well, I've been very busy with other parts of the investigation, actually, because it's spreading out very fast.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm sorry that the police are only one, group I'm looking at that has some explaining to do, and I've been very busy with that. But here I am. But it wouldn't really matter, it seems like you're saying, if I'd come in 2 days ago or a week ago.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I've got you. As I said, I was in this police station on 3 separate occasions to file police reports,
Okay?
and one other where you wouldn't take it, so I had to go to headquarters, and they did the job for you. Why didn't I get a report that appears like this?
I don't know.
Why didn't I get Mark Niemczyk's personal information?
We might not have it.
But you had mine.
You're in our system.
But,
How many times?
but Mark Niemczyk is not?
Well, he came in and filed that report that day, and Officer Barrett did the report, and that's what he gave him, and then this is.
I'm in the system, but Mark Niemczyk is not?
I don't care if he is or not. I don't care if you are or not. The information that's on here is information
I do.
that does not need
I
to be
do.
redacted. You know what?
I do.
There's nothing I can tell you other than if you're unhappy about that, then you can sue Metro. You can sue the department because there's nothing I can tell you other than what he did was just, he released a report the way that it was typed that day.
He gave my home address to a man who was involved in a violent
Okay, you know
assault
what?
on
And
me
you know
9
what?
days before. And DMV information that is not publicly
That's not
available.
DMV information. Your
Eye
DL
color,
number
hair
there,
color,
that
weight,
was
height.
redacted.
Eye color, hair color, weight, height. What was redacted? Nothing's redacted. There's nothing there
Stuff is
redacted.
not in here.
Nothing is redacted.
Your scope ID is not in here. All your other information is not in here.
Nothing is redacted. I don't care about the other
That doesn't
information. My home address, my eye color,
Okay.
my hair color, my weight, and my height
Okay, that's not redactable.
proves that it
That's
comes
not
from
redactable.
the DMV personal information, which is criminal to release without my permission. And I'm a citizen, and I have rights,
Okay,
actually.
then go file a complaint.
I can't because IAB
Good.
won't do
You
it.
know why?
Why's
You
that?
don't file too many complaints that are baseless.
They're not baseless.
They're baseless.
They're not baseless.
They're baseless.
You covered up evidence.
If internal
You
affairs
you
refuses
failed
to
to
take a
find
complaint,
security
if
camera
refusing-
footage on
if
purpose.
internal
They're
affairs-
not baseless. Don't tell me that. I was
Okay,
there. You weren't.
Internal affairs
Okay?
refuses to take complaints from you.
I
because
got
they're
punched in the
baseless.
neck. You didn't.
Okay, Mr. Case, we're done. Take your
Don't
paperwork
ca-
and go.
don't say
Before I
that
have
my-
an officer escort you out.
Don't say that my accusations are baseless.
You know
Because
what? They are.
really,
Yeah.
and how do you know that?
No one's gonna take a complaint
Have you
from
seen-
especially if internal affairs is done taking complaints from you, then I'm not taking complaints from you.
Oh, but they're not done because this is going to change
Okay, you can
things.
walk right over there and show them that.
Okay.
You can do that.
So it seems like you're done. While I'm here, I also want to check on this report that I filed also, which I have not received a response from a detective from in a month and a half.
All right, all right.
And by the way, you see how that one is completely different from this one. I don't have the information. I don't have the home address of Frankie Sanchez on that one. I don't have any information on him. By the way, while I'm here, can I have his home address?
Well, I guess you do now.
Can I have his home address?
I guess you do now.
No. This is the Niemczyk report against me. This is my report against Frankie Sanchez, who was one of his associates, who happened to be an Arcadia security guard and abused his authority. So I would like Frankie Sanchez's home address, please. His date of birth.
This is unfounded.
It's not unfounded. I have video of it.
This was unfounded.
I have video that's posted. Do you want to watch it?
No, I don't want to watch any of your videos. This was unfounded.
Why is it unfounded if there's video
It was
of
determined
it?
to be unfounded by the detective.
And why didn't I get a notification of that?
You don't get notifications. We don't call people. We don't send them letters. It's your responsibility to keep up on your cases. It was closed by the sergeant as being unfounded.
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 They didn't even reach out to me to get the evidence.
They don't need to.
They didn't even ask for me to submit the evidence in the normal procedures.
They didn't feel a need to.
And I told them I had a video at the time.
They didn't feel a need to.
Why is that? Am I a
I'm
second-class
not
citizen?
a sergeant, and I couldn't tell you, and I'm not the sergeant, and I didn't
What-
close this out.
So I say I have a video of a battery and an unlawful handcuffing. And you say, well, that's baseless. Why? Why is it baseless? Why won't you even look at the evidence?
Okay, because I'm reading what this is. So basically,
Yes, I would like to know.
basically because of the situation that happened, they closed it out. It was unfounded. And
But they didn't even reach out to me for the evidence. How could it be
they
unfounded?
didn't want to reach out for you to the evidence because this, you were, and did you get trespassed from Walgreens?
I did.
Did you claim you had a fake, did you fake it, claim you had a gun?
Is that what it says? Absolutely not.
You said you would call in a fake gun.
I did not. That is a
I do not
lie.
believe you.
That is the
No,
first
Mr.
time
Case.
I am hearing that. That is
Mr.
that is a
Case, this is
lie.
unfounded.
That is an absolute lie. That is the first time I am
This is
hearing of that.
unfounded.
Can you repeat
Sergeant
that?
closed it out.
What does exactly
We're
does it say
done.
about a gun? They made up a story that I was
No,
saying
you
I have
made
a
up a
gun. No, I did not. No, I did not. That is
we're not
ridiculous.
done.
That is absurd. If you're making that accusation against me, I want to see
You're
evidence.
not making anything up.
Let me see the evidence against me. That's the Sixth
You know
Amendment.
what? Goodbye.
I have the right to confront my accusers,
Goodbye.
right? In the under the Constitution, the Sixth Amendment.
We're done.
You're saying that I said I had a gun?
No.
That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
Goodbye.
Whoever said that is a liar.
Goodbye. We're done. Goodbye.
Can I have a copy of that
You're not getting a copy
that?
of anything. Goodbye.
I would like to know why it was dropped, and I would like to know who's saying that I said I had a gun.
Your claims were based when they were unfounded.
You're
They
saying,
were unfounded.
who said that I had a gun? I want to know their name.
No one, I didn't say.
Yes, you did.
First of all, no. Second of all, not gonna happen.
Hello.
Third of all, have a great day.
Are you sure you don't want a
Have
copy?
a great day.
You don't want a copy of the Niemczyk report?
Sir.
Because I came to give
They
it
asked
to
you to leave.
Oh, yes, I remember you. I bet you had Fremont Street, remember?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you want to know about
No, I don't want to see it.
what I'm here to...
Now you're disrupting police activity.
Let me just organize my papers here because I have this report from Niemczyk that I was trying to file. Yes, I'm disrupting, right? Okay. Well,
Don't leave, you will be facing...
oh, I'm leaving, officer. I have work to do. I have a lot of work to do now.
Did you guys check to see if he had warrants or...
Oh,
You have that far?
yeah, go ahead. Because I
Can you
check.
take your hands out of your pocket?
Because I check regularly because I know that Niemczyk has made up false reports against me.
It's clear.
Good?
I'm
All right.
clear. Hey,
Let's go.
imagine that. Can I have my coffee back,
No,
please?
you can get outside.
May I have your badge number, officer?
6847.
And that's Sutton. And
13466
Acevedo.
Acevedo.
And you don't have a name tag. May I have your name and badge number?
19917.
And your name?
I gave you my badge number.
You're not required to give me your name also?
All right, step outside, sir.
All right. Have a good day, officers.
You too, sir.
Over there. Keep going. Off property.
It's public property. I don't know why I'm being trespassed in the first place, but
Because you're disrupting this...
no, I'm trying to get
For
in.
office.
No, all I want is a confirmation or a denial or a no comment from Officer Barrett, who
He's not here.
took a right. But I want to leave a message to that effect because I contacted 1 week ago and I haven't received a call back. I just wanted to have an answer. Six.
We're going to the sidewalk.
Did I do something wrong? I don't.
Careful, don't trail
We're going to
that.
the sidewalk. Step back for me. Step back, step back, step back.
This is public property.
All right,
I mean,
good.
come on.
All right, you can leave the property now.
Or I could stay right here.
Or you just said you're not on property.
I could stay right here and film you guys.
Awesome.
There they go. Takes 4 cops to escort me off of property when I'm just trying to get answers to why my personal DMV information was released without my permission, which is a crime. There they go. And they're talking about me. I can hear them saying something about Fremont. Wow. Well, that was very productive, I think. Obviously, I established that they won't, that they refuse to do their jobs. Refused to even let me talk to Officer Barrett. I've also established that the reason why the June 20th charge that I filed against the security guard Sanchez for that wrongful trespassing is because apparently somebody made a false report that I have a gun. Gee, who could it be? Could it be Mark Niemczyk, who's done that now multiple times that we've confirmed, including on July 29th, when Mike Niemczyk made a call to CJ, the other Arcadia security guard, telling him false information that I had a gun, or he just called CJ to say that I was on the street and to make trouble for me. And perhaps CJ made the gun up himself. So busy that that's ongoing too. But lot to process about that, and it looks like they're going to be too cowardly to come out and actually talk to me. So I'm going to end it. Goodbye.